it's so funny that in the communication business, which is what we are in the communication business.
Right.
Fact.
That there's just horrible communicators that work here. Like
The worst work here.
Yeah. So like yesterday, after the show, there was kind of an impromptu meeting with our Love Up director of our Love Up Foundation. It was Kristen. We had a Kirsten and we had a Kristen. It's a little complicated.
It's funny because when you had Kirsten, you always called her Kristen, and now that you have Kristen, you call her Kirsten.
Very complicated. So she comes in and we're talking about stuff that's going on with Love Up Foundation. You know, we're taking like 20 boys who live in foster care, buying them shoes on Sunday, and there's a bunch of stuff going on. And then our boss, Matt, who's a horrible communicator, truly is, he comes walking in and he says, "Oh, hey, Johnjay and Rich, Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 is going to be here in an hour. If you guys want to meet him and do something." And I'm like, in an hour? I'm out of here. I'm not going to be here in an hour.
After all, it was 8:15 when that came still in.
But Kristen goes, "Oh my God, my best friend is a Rob Thomas fan. Oh my God." And I was like, "Well, go get her. Have her come here. Can she be here in an hour?" And she lives in Denver. She can't be here in an hour. I'm like, "Oh, man." So then I had this, and I thought, it's too bad we don't communicate. If we would have known, I'm sure Matt knew Rob Thomas was coming a month ago.
Of course.
3 weeks ago, right? Would have been great.
Or at least this, earlier in the morning.
I'm sure he knew enough time for her to get here from Denver.
But maybe he forgot, and if he wouldn't have said anything at all, you would have gotten mad at him too.
No way.
He's done that many times.
No
Even
way.
if it was
Or
an
Johnjay
hour
be like,
before.
"You didn't tell us Rob Thomas was going to be here?"
It's Rob
Maybe like a
Thomas.
Cardi B or
Yeah.
one of those.
So Rob Thomas
just wanted to tell you, just in case.
Rob Thomas was from Matchbox 20, the band Matchbox. Here's some songs from Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20, so you get an idea. You know the song, right, Suzette? The video, he's walking a camel over a bowling alley.
Doesn't sound familiar.
It will. I promise you, you know it.
She said it's cold outside and she hands me my raincoat.
Wow, Kyle knows all the words. Sing along song challenge.
I really I didn't really know Rob Thomas in Matchbox 20, but I knew the Matchbox 20 songs.
Right.
But then he went on his own.
Yeah.
And I really liked that album.
Okay, so
he might
he
have
did-
more than one, but I know one of them that I liked.
What's the one with Carlos Santana?
I know this. See? There we go.
That's Rob Thomas.
There we go.
Great song.
So, Rob Thomas coming by here. Okay, now, keep that storyline in your head. Also, my son Kemp plays for a basketball team, right? It's an incredible team called Powerhouse Hoops. So, the owner of the basketball team wrote a book about father and sons. It's called Tender Lions. And I've hooked him up with one of Rich's friends that does PR, and they're doing really well selling the book. But he wanted to meet with me yesterday, and I sat down with him, and he was asking me about how to get on certain podcasts, or can I help him in any way possible? And I was like, yeah, I guess, I don't know. And then I thought, well, let me walk him around the building here and see if there's any radio personalities or somebody that he can talk to. And it's like a Christian-based, faith-based book about father and son. And I'm like, I don't know what radio stations are in this hallway. And the guy says he's basketball, I thought maybe sports. So we do have a sports station here. So I start walking him around, showing him. I take him to the country station. I try to find the sports station has somebody, the news station has somebody else. So I'm bringing this guy, Jeff, around the different people. And then one of the people, the boss is the same boss, the bad communicator, the boss says, "Hey, why don't you bring him over to Matthew Blades? Matthew Blades is starting a podcast about father and sons." I'm like, this is perfect. This is great. A father and son podcast. Your book is about father and sons. Let me bring you to Matthew Blades. Where's Matthew Blades? And someone said, well, he's around here somewhere. So I take this guy, Jeff, in the studios and hallways, and I'm frantic looking for Matthew Blades. Because, by the way, I want to get the hell out of there. I need to go. I started working out with my trainer. I want to meet with my trainer. That's why I'm not going to be here for Rob Thomas. So I'm walking around, looking for Matthew Blades. Someone goes, he might be in the one Soundspace studio. So I go in there, and there's all these people in the lobby, and I slide in the Soundspace studio, and I open the door, and there's Rob Thomas, all by himself with a guitar. And he's singing the song, and I'm like, oh my God, Rob Thomas.
You address him first class.
Rob Thomas. And I'm like, and I tell him some story about him and my sister from a long time ago, and he remembered and all this stuff. And I go, hey, there's a girl here. She runs our Love Up Foundation. Her best friend's in Denver and can't be here today. Can you FaceTime her? And he goes, yeah, sure, man, sure. And so him and I talked for a little bit, right? And then through the back door, a manager walks in and grabs me and says, dude, Rob's all cool. He'll talk to you after he does his sound check. I'm like, oh, I said, I interrupted his sound check. Like, I had no idea. Like, I was like, and they go, no, it's okay. We told Rob that you were in here and you wanted to come say hi, which I was leaving, right? So anyway, I grabbed Kristen and I go, okay, here's the deal. I want you to FaceTime your friend. And so I brought her in to meet Rob Thomas. FaceTime your friend, and then I want you to turn the camera to Rob Thomas because she's a psycho Rob Thomas fan. And here's what happened. The friend's name is Nancy. You don't have it? Joey? Do you have the clip? Oh, it's in? It's in.
What it's called?
Nancy? Johnjay?
I only see songs up here.
You know, Joey's got his hands up. Joey's looking at your computer monitor.
Check the log.
Hi, Nanny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? What are you doing, sweet friend?
Well, I wanted you to see I am with one of my other best friends, who I think you might know.
Hey now, Nancy, don't dream it's over. Hey now, Nancy, when the world's come in. What's up? Double rank.
Dude, I'm dying. Are you kidding me right now?
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Oh, Dan.
Cool. Well, I just wanted to
Okay.
say, hey, we're gonna do some sound check, but it was good to see you.
So
I'll see you out on the road.
Is that crazy? Like, I didn't know he was going to sing a song. I didn't know. I thought he was going to go, hey, Nancy, what's up? But also he starts singing. I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, Delaney's mouth just dropped when
That was
she heard
really
that.
sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
So Rob Thomas, like, totally got up in the rankings for me as what a cool dude. And then I put the whole thing, that whole dialogue and everything, I put it on my Instagram TV this morning. So if you go to Johnjay Van Ness on Instagram, you can watch the whole thing with Nancy and with Kristen and with Rob Thomas.
Isn't it crazy how something little like that can just like make someone's day? Maybe
Oh,
even
yeah.
Nancy's life. Like just a little thing.
Yeah, I know. But then I find out about Nancy. Then Nancy, has a good life, and I guess once a month she goes to Beverly Hills and looks for famous people.
Isn't that your dream come
Sounds
true?
fun.
Doesn't it?
she saw Rob Lowe. So she saw Rob. She got a picture of her and Rob Lowe. And she made it her Christmas card.
That's amazing.
I mean, she's got a family. The family wasn't in the Christmas card, just her and Rob Lowe.
So